Hey, you guys. I am enjoying my trip. I did catch a flight and I made it here. So I'm so excited that I'm here. And I just want to play around with this StreamYard again and talk to you guys about just stuff that's on my mind and just a little bit about my trip. So can't wait to chat with you. Hi, guys. So I wanted to try to figure this StreamYard out some more. But anywho, so I just want to begin by thanking everybody for joining. If you're joining, thank you so much. And if I'm alone, it's fine because, like I said, doing this is just fun for me. Well, not always fun. Sometimes it's like really like more of a therapy session. So welcome to my therapy. Anyway, so today I just want to talk about like a little bit of my trip, and then if I have time, or if I have to like rush out of here, if I have time and don't have to rush out, then maybe dive into like a article or two. So let's just see where the time takes us. So let's talk about mommy guilt, right? No, right? Yeah. Ooh, I'm pointing to my banner. So cool. So I went to SeaWorld without a child, and just the guilt that I felt because like everywhere I went, it was like there's like Sesame Street. I know you would love this, or there's just rides, little rides, and I'm just thinking, oh my God, she would just love this. There was calming music and orchestral music that she loves. It was just all the things. So if you do have a child that's like needing an outdoor environment place to go that's like chill and just nice, go first thing in the morning to SeaWorld. Like, get up early if you can manage that. So that's tip of the day. A nice calming place is SeaWorld in the morning, like early. After that, it gets super crowded and you're just not gonna go. But anyway, so like I'm just learning that no matter where I go, I could be a billion miles away. I could be in outer space, and my little goober, she's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. But it's cool. I'm still enjoying myself. I had a nice alcoholic beverage when I arrived here. It was super, super alky. I needed more sugar, please. But anywho, like I was just nice and buzzed, didn't have to drive anywhere. My friend picked me up from the airport and we just were foodies, so we ate. I took my Pepcid because I have an ulcer, you guys. So yeah, having a kid gave me an ulcer. Having a kid and a job, like all things, having a special needs situation, just all the things gave me an ulcer. So, it's time to take care of me. And that's my message to you. Tip number 2, take care of you. Do a trip. Things are going to go wrong. You're going to feel guilty. You're going to see all the signs pointing to don't do it. Something's going to get in your way. Just push through. Do you. Because your kid, they sick of you. They don't want to see your face no more. Yes, you're the best. You're the greatest. You know all the things. The other people that are going to take care of them won't be as good as you, or what have you. All these thoughts that stop you from going. Tip number 3, don't let it stop you. Okay? Don't let it stop you. Love yourself. Tell yourself good things. feed yourself good things. Feed yourself some vitamin D. Oh, it did me so good. I fell asleep in the sun. I went inside a pool without my kid, and I swear to you, I had no idea what to do in that pool. I was like, I don't know what to do in here. Wait, what are you doing here? My hip hurts. I don't know what to do. It's nice, but I don't know what to do. I'm going back to the chair and I'm going to sleep. That's what I did. Normally when I'm in the pool, Millie's like, chase me, make monster noises. Mom, swim this way. No, do it this way. You're not doing it right. You know, bossing me around in the water. And the funny thing is she called me. And so I kind of babysat her on the phone for like 20 minutes. I was like, thanks, babe. He handed her the phone and she had free reign. So I didn't have the heart to like hang up on her for a bit. So she got me back in the pool and told me what to do. So yeah, that'll happen. They'll call you. So if you don't want them to call you, put your phone on or threaten the person that they're with or something. Because I didn't. I just, So it's cool. She made my day actually. She brightened it. So she has a tendency to do that. That's why I keep her around. But anyway, so yeah, good food, naps, having nothing to do, nothing to clean. I brought my own coffee this morning and I overflowed their coffee. So note to self, just drink their coffee. So yeah, I want to try to share my screen, see how that goes. And then we can talk about some juicy articles. And forgive me because I'm new at this and I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, computer wants a password. So wish me luck on remembering my password. But I hope all of you are doing well because I know this video will go up even though there's no one here. It's quite all right. I'm here. That's what counts. I showed up. I showed up for myself and my vacation. And I'm here just feeling myself. I think that's my password. Okay. Google Chrome will not be able to record the contents of your screen until it quits. Sorry about that. Had to quit the Chrome for whatever reason to share it. So let's see. All right, let's do this. Okay. All right. So I'm sharing now. What? Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so let's talk about this lady here. Let's get all this out the way. All right, we don't need to add a banner because I'm sharing. Okay. So Kamala Harris, she apologized for her response to what she didn't even hear. So I don't know why they're making her apologize for it. Anyway, some person in the crowd was like, "Oh, President Trump, all the things that he did, yada, 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 yada. He must be, what did he say? His actions were mentally retarded here. So, yeah. And look, I am not gonna lie, like when I hear the words mental retardation, stuff like that, like it gets me, I'm not pro that word, those words or whatever, only because I have a sensitivity to it. You know, it's always been used to make fun of someone or to put someone down. And so when I hear it, it definitely causes a negative reaction inside. But at the same time, I'm just like, I want to really just overcome that, and just be like, let people live, let people make their jokes, let people do what they're going to do. And just me and my family, and my daughter can walk around and just be like, yeah, what's up? I got a mental retardation MR thing going on right here. Looking proud of it. Okay. I struggle with it. I'm proud of the struggle that I've gone through. Or maybe I won't say that I'm proud of it, because it is like the defect inside. It's, you know, she can't, there are certain things she can't do, If that's Donald Trump, then, maybe he needs some waiver services or he needs some services. Maybe he needs to go look into it. I don't know, you know. I would call the actions evil, but, that's just me. So non-productive maybe, or, there's a lot of descriptions I could use for the Trump situation, but you know, if you want to call it mentally retarded or intellectually, it's the new word now, intellectually disability. So intellectual disability here, as you can see, per Wikipedia. So yeah, like, I was just kind of Googling, as you can see here, and the way this described it over here, under this, where my arrow is. So intellectual function can be measured with a test, apparently. They have tons of evaluations that I've had to fill out for my daughter. So totally feel that. And she's had to totally do lots of observing by therapists and stuff like that. So it can be measured. You can see it clearly. And the main symptom is difficulty thinking and understanding. And that is a lot, like just small, simple functions are a lot from a baby girl, like there's a lot for her. And then I don't always know how to teach her to do things. Like there's some, like scissor cutting. Like there's like a 3-step process with her on things. First, she's got to want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. She could totally know how to do it, even without you teaching her. You'll never know. Okay. But she wants to learn it, okay. And then you gotta just know. How do you teach a kid how to use their thumbs properly? How do you teach a kid how to, know how to cut? I mean, you have to tell her step by step by step. Put your thumb in this hole, put your 2 other fingers in this hole, open wide like an alligator, shut, all that. And I mean, I don't know how it is for a typical child, but for atypical, it can be very frustrating and difficult. Just like, how to put a towel on a rack. I mean, have to show her like, okay, loop it around, because she can't like her brain's not thinking and paying attention enough. There's the thought process and then there's the attention span. They're both at odds in there and they are against her, progressing a lot of times. Also, her therapist have pointed out that and I don't know if this is true with other Fragile X children, but for my baby girl, like she will know how to do something and then either a few days later, maybe the next week, in that span of a couple of weeks, she won't know how to do it. And then again, you'll go the next week, the 3rd week, she'll know how to do it. It was very frustrating for her, because she's like, I'm pretty sure I remembered how to do this, but I don't remember right now. My brain ain't remembering right now. I'm just like, fuck you, brain, you know? So yeah, she gets, and you know, that's a big part of the frustration, is just like when she knows that she's failing. Not, you know, and honestly, she's not failing because she's trying, you know, but she just can't. The glitch, there's just a glitch in there, and it's just glitching out, you know. But it sucks. It sucks. Like, you know, how's that conversation gonna go? Hey, babe, you know, I love you. You know, you work so hard, you get through things so well, and sometimes you just can't do them. And you know, sometimes there's just some wires in there that are just like, oh yeah, I can't connect right now. I'm sorry, I've lost connection. Try again later. You know. So but that's, I just want to help her know that she can try again later, and she can just work through these feelings that she's gonna have. You know, because she she's gonna have mental health issues from this. I can imagine. You know, I think she already does. You know, the just the ebbs and the flows of her crying and laughing and just, you know, all these things that she doesn't know how to express yet, that she's trying to learn how to express verbally. But there's just so much there. So yeah, I just uh, say all that to say, like, you know, yeah, it's offensive what that person said to me. I don't know. I can't speak for the world. You know, Kamala Harris, she wanted to apologize for it, so it's offensive to her, or she feels that it was offensive to the public, you know. But would I have laughed at that? Like, say before a million, let's just say that. I would have. I don't even remember if I was sensitive to that. Like, you retard. You know, I'm sure I've said that before. I don't even know. I probably blocked it out because I don't want to say that now ever again. Like, I just don't. I'm in a new world now. You know, Amelia's put me in a new position and a new world, and I'm trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn. Um, you know, but I also just want to not be offended all the time. Honestly, I prefer just not to be offended. I prefer to hear, "Hey, you retard," and just be like, "Hey, you," and whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just clap back and go on with my life. You know what I mean? That's how I really wish I could be. So I'm gonna work on that. I don't know if that's achievable for me because I'm super sensitive, but I'm gonna work on it. So yeah. I think that I have a fear of like people rejecting my child, and they will. And it's like, I know that, you silly goose, like, you got rejected a lot of times in life. You're still here. It's okay. So, and she's got way more self-esteem than I ever had. You know, I'm still trying to figure out and navigate my self-esteem, and build myself up. And it's tough, as a woman, and just, you know, it's just tough, for me. But she knows she's amazing, so I'm hoping that she just keeps on with that, just keeps on. And I think that I think I get more offended. I think I will always be the one that gets more offended. You know, um, a kid asked me, you know, why doesn't she know how to open a doorknob? Like, she'd know how to do this. So like, it's like when stuff like that happens, like, just like, stop being so judgy, kid. You know, like, you know, I just get bent out of shape. But whatever. Yeah, she don't know. She's got to learn. You had to learn. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you just knew. You know, it's like, does everybody just come out knowing these things? You know, like, I don't know. You just gotta learn, and I gotta learn. I gotta learn to have a tougher skin. You know, right now I have like lamb skin, really sensitive skin. So yeah, those are my fears. My fears is that I will send her out without what she needs to combat all the negative that's going to come at her. So I got to learn how to combat that and to just build her up in a realistic way. Like, yeah, you have this. You have Fragile X, and it does these things to you. And you've experienced these things. I'm going to therapy. You're going to therapy. You know, most of the world needs therapy. Some don't know. I want to let them know they might need some therapy. You know, none of us are perfect, inside, outside, all the things. Like, and so that, yeah, that's just what I'm learning. I'm learning that this vacation is good. So get your vacation on when you can. Get away, wherever it is, doesn't matter. Just get away. Don't let all the signs that point to stop, mommy guilt. Just keep going. Just keep walking through. It's like I walked past that Sesame Street show, felt so guilty, but just keep going. You never saw it. And tip number 2, just I don't know. I have lost my tips. But I think that the lesson here is that I got away and it feels good, even with all the guilt, even with all the mommy guilt. And I had fun. I'm having fun right now talking to you, talking to myself. Hopefully you'll listen later, if not live. I had fun talking about this article because when I first read it, I was just like, but I don't know. I don't want to be that way all the time. It's like, whatever. There's so many labels out there. They could have called this drop syndrome. And if it would have gotten my kid insurance, like my therapist asked me, he was like, what do you think when you think about labels? I was just like, insurance. Insurance got to pay. That's what I think about. And he laughed. He's like, yeah, that's always good. But, labels actually help, like, especially with the diagnoses. Like, you need to know. You need to know what you got. You need to label it so that the doctors can know what to do. Take the right path. Understand yourself, understand others like you, because it's cool to find a group, and that's why I'm out here talking to you. I'm like, hey group, come. So, one day you'll be listening and then you'll be like, yeah, I can relate to that crazy lady on the screen. So that my kid had no idea how to open a doorknob. Other kids were looking at her like, huh, she got problems. So yeah, just, my kid screams out loud for what people think no reason. I can see it coming. They can't. They don't know. I see it coming. And there it goes. People are like, what happened? So, the world is not going to cater to us and it's not going to understand us. But if we come together, hand in hand, mind to mind, heart to heart, connect with each other, with these labels that we have, these precious labels that provide our insurance and information so they can be billed and provide us with a link to each other. Let's use this Fragile X label, let's use this autistic label, and let's connect, because the world is just going to be the world. It's going to be mean, it's going to be nice, it's going to be in between. It's going to hurt us, make us cry. If it's not there to embrace us, but maybe we can embrace each other and lift up each other. And that's what I want to do. Or just be real and cry together. Whatever. I cry a lot. It's not a problem for me. But yeah, thank you so much for joining and watching when you can. I'm going to post a comment in the comment section, even though nobody's there. It's okay. Thank you for watching. Can't type or sell it. And, click the little reminder button, the little bell, and click the subscribe if you want. And, come join me when you can. Thank you. Bye.